How's it going, everyone? What's the crack? Bear with me 1 second, just get Instagram set up. Gonna go live on 2 screens here today. Oh, it's been a long time since I've done any of this, so it takes me a while to get set up these times. Okay, live. Hope everyone's having a good day wherever you are. My name is Jay Hughes, and as I say, it's been a while since I did this. I think my last live streamed gig was back in September of this year, so I took a little break from them. And I am, however, very happy to be asked by the great Mike Manley in Australia to play some music for you guys as part of day 1 of a 19-day countdown to 2021, which is going to be a fantastic year. I can tell you that now. It's just going to be an amazing year, and that's the attitude I'm having anyway. So my plan here today is to play some of my favourite Christmas songs for you. Some that I've recorded and released on a new album. And hi Nicola, how are you doing? And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I probably won't get much of a chance to play much Christmas music this year, because in Ireland there are no gigs happening really. Just gigs like this to screens. So hi Terry, how you doing? I'm going to start off with this one, which is called Bellow Wood, and it's written about the Christmas truce during World War I around December 1914, and it's written by 2 songwriters, Joe Henry and Garth Brooks. Nicola, I hope you're well, and the Frozen theme tune will be happening later on at the 6:30 gig. I still need to practice it. Hi Terry. Okay, here we go folks. Good to be back. Oh, the snowflakes fell in silence over Bellowood that night, for a Christmas truce had been declared by both sides of the fight. And as we lay there in our trenches, the silence broke in two by a German soldier singing a song that we all knew. Though I did not know the language, the song was Silent Night. Then I heard my buddy whisper, all is calm and all is bright. Then the fear and doubt surrounded me, 'cause I'd die if I was wrong. But I stood up in my trench and I began to sing along. Then across the frozen battlefield another's voice joined in, until one by one each man became a singer of the hymn. But then I thought that I was dreaming, for right there in my sight stood the German soldier 'neath the falling flakes of white. And he raised his hand and smiled at me, as if he seemed to say, here's hoping we both live to see us find a better way. Then the devil's clock struck midnight and the sky lit up again, and the battlefield where heaven stood was blown to hell again. But for just one fleeting moment, the answer seemed so clear. Heaven's not beyond the clouds, it's just beyond the fear. No, heaven's not beyond the clouds, it's for us to find it here. There we go, that's called Bella Wood. And, whoa, turn him down, that's terrible. Okay, so, thanks for joining me. Let me see. Hello Nathan, how you doing? Hello Paul and Stephen. Susan is there. Hello Sandra, how you doing? Waving to all my Instagram followers, and of course we can't neglect our Facebook people, some of which, Nicola, how you doing Nicola? Hello Mike, thanks for having me Mike, thanks for organising this. Hello Catherine, thank you for the kind words. Hello Leanne, and Mona, thanks Mona. Yeah, that's called Bella Wood, if you missed the start of that. Written by Joe Henry and Garth Brooks, released in '97 on the Sevens album, I do believe. So I'm going to play some songs that are fitting for this time of year, and these next two, I'm pretty confident you'll know these two. Don't be afraid to share the video around with some friends. It's midday here in Ireland, and I know there's people from all over the world watching. I just caught the end of Surianne's live set, and I was happy to see she included some Irish music there in the form of the Cranberries, and it was a great version of Zombie. So there will be music within this Giving Gigs group for the next 19 days, 24/7. We possibly will break a world record or set a world record, but Mike is working on that. So anyway, I better just keep going. I hope I'm still there. I seem to have lost myself on this side. No, I think I'm still here. Okay, cool. 11 PM in Tasmania. Cool. Well, I hope I'll ease you into the night. And if you're watching in Ireland, maybe start off your day nice and easy. It is a Sunday after all. So. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you hear silver bells. It's Christmas time in this city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of streetlights, even stoplights, blink a bright red and green as the shoppers run home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene, and above all the bustle you hear silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day, and I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light beams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light beams. Yes, I'll be home for Christmas, yeah, if only in my dreams, if only in my dreams. Yeah, I love those songs. I do love Christmas music. There was a time in my life where I just used to hate listening to it because I used to work in pubs and restaurants, and just for like almost a month and a half you'd be listening to this music day in, day out. But since I left all that, I've grown to love it so much, and there's so many great songs written, and I think the old ones are nearly the best. Here's another one of those. Let me see now. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'll be delighted to know, and Mike Manley will be happy to know also that his hard work is paying off, bringing us artists all together for this 19-day countdown to 2021, a year that's going to be full of so many good things and better things than we've had this year, that's for sure. Hello Killian, how are you doing? Hello Gemma and Adam. Hello Emily, how are you? Hello Noah Rafferty, the famous Noah Rafferty from the Late Late Show, rock star in the making. Good man, Noah. Hello Aaron, hello, how are you doing? Aaron, hope you're getting out and about and doing a wee bit. Okay, lots of people there. I may not get to shout out to everyone, but do check in, leave a comment, let me know what you're doing. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true, 'cause all I want for Christmas is you. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. That's right. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Oh, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. Oh, may your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. There's toys in every store, but the prettiest sight you'll see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots as the wish of Bonnie and Ben. Dolls will talk and go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. And that's right. Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing. Right within your heart, right within your heart. Oh yeah, it's good to be back, you know that. Tuning in here from Glasgow, Scotland. Cool, somebody's tuning in from Scotland, that's all good. I didn't see the name there flashing up. Gonna go back to my Facebook viewers. Hello Kevin. Yes, good man Mike. You're right Kevin, you're right. 333 artists, what could go wrong? Nothing can go wrong, Mike. You've got it all under control, and of course this is just day 1 of 19 days. Thanks Martin, thank you very much. So Mona is in snowy Caribou, Maine, USA. I probably got that wrong, but it's 6 a.m. there. That's great. Wow, 6 a.m. Have you stayed up all night, or I don't know, 6 a.m. Like, well, I appreciate you sticking by us anyway. And around 10 p.m. in Queensland, Australia. I have to get these abbreviations right. I presume QLD is Queensland. Okay, cool. Well, that's great. People from all over Australia and all over the world. And somebody else tuning in from Scotland. Jesse's Well Music. Okay, brilliant. Well, let's keep going then. Let's why all the talking? I'm gonna do my own version of this one. That's my excuse anyway. One second. Okay, cool. Walking in the air, we're floating in the moonlit sky. The people far below are sleeping as we fly. I'm holding very tight, I'm riding in the midnight blue. I'm finding I can fly so high above with you. Far across the world, The villages go by like trees. The rivers and the hills, the forests and the streams. Children gaze open-mouthed, taken by surprise. Nobody down below believes their eyes. We're surfing in the air. We're swimming in the frozen sky. We're drifting over icy mountains, floating by. Suddenly, swooping low on an ocean deep, arousing of the mighty monster from his sleep. We're walking in the air. We're floating in the moonlit sky, and everyone who sees us greets us as we fly. And everyone who sees us greets us as we fly. And everyone who sees greets us as we fly. Okay, did you recognize that? I hope I didn't change it up too much. Beautiful song again. I want to say hello to some of my fellow musicians. Hello to Jack Keeshan down in the Midlands of Ireland, and hello to Colm Gavin somewhere in County Dublin on the East Coast, I think. Colm also does a lot of live stream gigs, and I do suggest that you check them out. If you can see him in the chat there, do feel free to have a chat with him, and go check out Jack's new single as well, which is on Spotify. So anyway, it's always nice to give the mates a bit of support and a bit of a shout out. Okay, let me get some water. It's a bit early for the wine here, but I will be back later with an evening gig around 6:30 p.m. Irish time. I don't know what time that's going to be in Australia. So I might maybe join you with a tipple or two then. Hello Sandy, how are you? Thanks Jesse. Okay, this is, I'm going to sing this one for my mum and dad, who I know have tuned in and they love this song. I think the lyrics of this song are very fitting for this year, after the year we've had, and it's basically bringing Christmas back down to the simple things, like family and friends and being surrounded by those you love, and it doesn't really matter about gifts or the fabulous food, which we will have, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is the love in the room, and this one is by Sarah Bareilles, and it's called Love is Christmas. Hope you like it. I don't care if the house is packed or the strings of lights are broken. I don't care if the gifts are wrapped or there's nothing here to open. Love is not a toy, and no paper will conceal it. Love is simply joy that I'm home. I don't care if the carpet's stained, we've got food upon our table. I don't care if it's gonna rain, our little room is warm and stable. Love is who we are, and no season can contain it. Love would never fall, for that we sing. Let love lead us, love is Christmas. Why so scared that you'll mess it up when perfection it keeps you haunted? All we need is your best, my love, that's all anyone ever wanted. Love is how we do, let no judgment overrule it. Love, I look to you, and I sing, I sing. Let love lead us, love is Christmas. Let love lead us, love is Christmas. This is great. I was quite nervous about coming on screen today. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It has been a while, but it's so good to know that I'm in company again, virtually. It's so weird doing this, but I have to tell you that it is great. It is great. I'm glad I got involved. Okay. So I only have an hour slot. Hopefully I don't go too far over that. But I want to do a few songs off my new album for you, which is a Christmas album. It's called A Christmas Gathering. It's got some lovely artwork here of a VW camper van carrying a Christmas tree to its destination, wherever that might be. And there are seven tracks on this, recorded, most of which are recorded live in my hometown here, like literally 5 minutes from my doorstep, in a beautiful church called St. Finbarr's, and also in a beautiful restaurant, one of the nicest restaurants we have here in Carrick Cross, called the Courthouse Restaurant. And the tracks were recorded last December when social distancing wasn't even a thing and masks weren't a thing, and it was just all normal. So luckily we captured the performances over 2 nights, and I released the album earlier this month. It's available on my website, excuse me, at barryjhughes.com, or just Google Barry J. Hughes A Christmas Gathering. I have all the links in the video description, and the link is in the Instagram profile, believe it or not. And that's how well organised I am today. I got up early for this. So, one of the songs from the album is this very famous and one of my own favourites, called Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Don't be afraid to sing along at home. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe. They help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way, and he's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. There we go. It is thirsty work at this time of the day. Just warming up the voice, really. Ting. Sandy, you're a fan of the Irish accent, okay. Well, that's good. Cool, thanks Catherine. I'm glad I can keep you company. And Mike is still there, keeping an eye on us all. Alrighty. Oops. So. Let me see. Oh yes, okay. I'll just go into this one. Doesn't need an introduction, but it is also on the album, so hope you like it. This is one from Sinatra. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Go on and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, they gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Love it. Hope you love it too. Bev, I wish. Okay, Bev. Maybe if I don't know if you're having trouble commenting, maybe click. I don't know. I think maybe just click in on the video, tap in on the video, and you might be able to comment. Well, I'm reading your comment, so you have commented. Having to troll comments with my likes and loves. I don't know. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Well, look, we know you're here, Bev. That's the main thing. And thanks for coming along. Thanks, Betty. And hey, Chris. Thanks very much, Chris. Okay. I'm going to break away from the Christmas music for a few minutes. And it was actually the previous artist in this lineup today by the name of Surrey Ann. Not quite sure where she's from, but she did a song by the Cranberries called Zombie. And it was in that moment I realised that I had included no Irish music in my set today, and I thought I should, given that I am from Ireland after all. And this one is by an Irish band called Snow Patrol, and this one is called Run. Time for you, then we really have to go. You've been the only thing that's right in all I've done, and I can barely look at single time I do, I know we'll make it anywhere away from here. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand, while you can raise your voice to say, to think I might not make it through makes it so hard not to cry. And as we say our long goodbyes, I nearly do. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can raise your voice to say, slower, slower, we don't have time for that. All I want's to find an easier way to get out of our little head. Have heart, my dear, we're bound to be afraid, even if it's just for a few days, making up for all of this mess. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Yeah. Snow Patrol. I have to apologise to my neighbours, it may have got a little bit too loud there, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. I'm working from home. Okay, nice to see so many of you in the comments section there and communicating with each other, which is really cool, which is, you know, one of the great things that music does. It brings people together, and I'm glad that Mike Manley, who's watching with us, brought me into this 19-day countdown to 2021. That's why I'm here on the Giving Gigs Facebook page, and as Mike rightly says, music is the real cure, and I think music has brought a lot to people this year and cheered them up and got them through the year somewhat, from what I've been told anyway, and I know my gigs have helped people along the way, so that's good. Greetings from Cornwall, UK. Hello Al, how you doing? Thanks Betty, thanks Catherine. What pedal are you? Oh, I'm using string harmonies back. I'm using a Marshall Echohead pedal, Catherine. It just gives a little bit of a reverb and a delay, and cool. I'm glad you can hear that, and it's coming across okay. I hope it is anyway. I was using DD3 Boss DD3 earlier on, just ever so slightly during walking in the air. So there you are. That's the science part over. Okay, let's liven it up a little bit, as I say. I think I picked the right day to come back to the virtual world of gigs, because right now the heavens have opened and it is just teeming rain here. The weather outside is frightful. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought myself some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose, and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Yeah, Frosty the snowman was as live as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Are you hanging up your stocking on the wall? Is it time that every Santa has a ball? Does he ride the red-nosed reindeer? Does he turn up on his sleigh? Do the fairies keep him sober for a day? So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. What will your daddy do when he sees your mama kissing Santa Claus? Are you hanging up your stocking on the wall? Is it time that every Santa has a ball? Do you ride on down the hillside in a buggy you have made? When you land upon your head, then you've been slayed. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. The weather outside is very frightful. A little bit of a medley there, which is always needed in these times. Okay, let's get a little bit more serious now. Nicola, hi from Hobart. 32 degrees Celsius tomorrow, and you're hoping for rain. Do you want to take some Irish rain for a change? Okay, brilliant. I think I've one or two left to go. I think I'll do two more songs for you. This next one might be new to some of you, and in fact, anytime I've played it live at any of my Christmas shows, people always come up to me after to ask me about this song, and it tells the story of a young orphan girl called Maria. Excuse me. And Maria finds a bird which is quite injured on the roadside, and she takes care of it and looks after it, and the story unfolds throughout the song. It's called The Gift, and it's written by Stephanie Davis. If you've enjoyed the gig so far, there is a link in the Facebook post if you want to if you want to throw a few coins into the tip jar, it would be much appreciated. As I said, all gigs have now been ceased in Ireland again, unfortunately, so but we'll get through it all, it'll be fine. And if you're watching on Instagram and you'd like to contribute, just click the link in my profile. So thanks a million. This is The Gift. A poor orphan girl named Maria was walking to market one day. She stopped to rest by the roadside, where a bird with a broken wing lay. A few moments passed till she saw it, for its feathers were covered with sand, but soon cleaned and wrapped it was traveling in the warmth of Maria's small hand. She happily gave her last peso on a cage made of rushes and twine. She fed it loose corn from the market, watched it grow stronger with time. Now the Christmas Eve service was coming, and the church shone with tinsel and light, and all of the town folk brought presents to lay by the manger that night. There were diamonds and incense and perfumes in packages fit for a king, but for one ragged bird in a small cage, Maria had nothing to bring. She waited till just before midnight, so no one would see her go in. And crying she knelt by the manger, for her gift was unworthy of him. Then a voice spoke to her through the darkness. Maria, what brings you to me? If the bird in the cage is your offering, open the door, let me see. Though trembling, she did as he asked her, and out of the cage the bird flew, soaring up into the rafters. on a wing that had healed good as new. Just then the midnight bells rang out, and the little birds started to sing a song that no words could recapture, whose beauty was fit for a king. Now Maria felt blessed just to listen to that cascade of notes, sweet and long, as her offering was lifted to heaven by the very first nightingale's song. So that one is, if it's new to you, it's called The Gift, and I have a recording of The Gift on my new album. It's called A Christmas Gathering. It's a follow-up to my previous album in 2020 called Gathering Folk, which was an album of folk music. This is an album of Christmas music with one or two of my own songs and a song called The Parting Glass, an old traditional folk ballad, which I hope to perform at my later gig this evening, 6:30 Irish time. That's in about 5.5 hours from now. And I will also be playing lots more Christmas music, including music from Joni Mitchell, and I will be doing a song from the film Frozen, that song that we all grew to love, or possibly hate, because we heard it so much a couple of years back. It's called Let It Go. I have to do a little bit more work on it this afternoon, and I hope to include that in the set later. I'll do a few more Irish songs as well, so I hope you can join me, especially if you're viewing from Ireland. It'll be 6:30 this evening, and lots of music. Some requests have been sent in for some of the favourites that I used to perform earlier in the year. Songs by the Cranberries, by the Dubliners, all those kinds of things. It'll all be happening. It'll be a much longer set as well, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait. That'll be live on my Barry J Hughes Facebook page and Barry Hughes Music Instagram. Before I sing the last one, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, for watching, and for supporting the arts in a virtual way. I see somebody, Veronica, you're asking about the CD. If you click the link tree in the video description, there will be a link there for a Christmas gathering. Alternatively, just go to barryjhughes.com/shop and you'll find it there, along with loads of other goodies, as they say. So listen, I'll leave you with this one. This is one I always love to hear in church, either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. That may not even happen this year, so I'm going to sing it for you now, and hope you have a good day, and if you're watching at night time, have a good night. And this is called Silent Night. And Mike Manley, thank you very much for having me on. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round the virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly shepherds quail at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams thy holy face, with the dawn of saving grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Happy Christmas, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back in a few hours, 6:30 Irish time, and hope you have a good day. That's it. See you soon.